already know we bout to go. Have a little party in my crib, and all the weed is rolled as high it is when you fucking with some OG niggas blowing OG smoke. High school Don't nigga. Even gotta ask, you already know we bout to go. Young nigga that's more famous than these older niggas. Young nigga got my game up from these older niggas. Motherfuckers hear my name, I say I told you, nigga. I was taught to count my paper before I folded, nigga. Now look at my chains, all them things frozen, nigga. Rolling up my Mary Jane before I smoke it with ya. Hit this J, I bet this be a day you don't remember. Looking at the top and I don't see not one contender. Cooking out the pot, I like my weed for lunch and dinner. Got some cookies in the jar, OG in the blender. You paying for quantity, but quality is what you spend for. If there's a marijuanaology, I be your mentor. And all Obama's chronic leaf is what you in for. So give your parents my apology for me again, or get high like we Cheech and Chong. We gon' eat some brownies, we gon' smoke, we gon' need some bongs. Roll up so we can all have a little party at my crib, and all the weed is rolled as high it is when you fucking with some OG niggas blowing OG smoke. Don't even gotta ask, you already know we bout to go. Have a little party in my crib, and all the weed is rolled as high it is when you fucking with some OG niggas blowing OG smoke. Don't even gotta ask, you already know we bout to go.
Killer Cali is what we blow. OG nigga from way down low, known for banging the blue sea rag. Started off smoking nothing but zags, popping peas, chopping trees, 501s, wallabies. All y'all invited, ignited, lighted. Now follow me. Laid out, plush couch, flat screen television, table full of vegetation, so you just might smell a nigga. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. Welcome. The huge question of the day is, will Ed Michno, not will Ed Michno die, but when will he die, and will Michelle Delaney be arrested for his death? The huge question of the hour. Will MMD be arrested for Ed's death for neglect? He refuses to call a medical attention in for the man, get him proper attention for his goddamn gout foot. And, you know, his foot's gonna fucking fall off, and he's gonna be in trouble. We've got Mrs. Michno with us, Ed's daughter, on the line. Are you there, Susan? I think she's checking on our father. Susan? She's crying. I'm sorry, Susan. It's a sensitive subject. She's crying, guys. Let her get herself together here. She's upset. Clearly upset right now. I am so sorry, Susan, for this evil woman neglecting your father. She's awful. Get the tears out.
Yeah, I just can't believe it.
What do you plan on doing? Do you love your father? What do you plan on doing about this? You guys, he's literally in the care of a person who can't take care of themselves. I mean, we need to get in there and rescue. Maybe make a welfare check call on street. What do we do here?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. She won't let me see him. She's kept him locked away.
You know, what does she say? Like, call the doctor and say, "Oh, my boyfriend can't get out of bed." Like,
well, if he dies, I'm gonna get the police after him.
You should, as you should. Be a very heinous crime. See your father go down.
I love my dad. I don't know why he shacked up with the man, though.
Yeah, there's questions to be led there.
I didn't know he was gay. But I love him.
If you don't know, you won't know.
It's terrible. I don't know.
Of the two-time defending champ, knees down.
I smoke weed for a living.
First
That
event we're
gout
gonna
foot
do is called the stack.
killed my mom, too.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Gotta get that.
We're trying to develop
got
an alternative fuel from
gotta
a mix of
gout
all
out of
natural
there.
substances.
He's gout to be stopped.
Oh, what's Tommy talking about? Another Ed.
They said for Ed. Oh, and another Ed. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't. Is there another? Oh, maybe he's thinking you were talking about. Isn't Cyrix's?
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. I think he had a surgery. He said he had a surgery in August. Kind of want to call Rax, see how he's doing.
Oh god. See if that Ed made it. It's not looking good for my dad.
Maybe that's what we'll do. I haven't talked to Rax in forever. Let's actually give him a buzz. No, it was Ed. It's Ed Mitch. No, Michelle's Ed. He's literally dying. Been a while since I called Rax. Don't necessarily approve, Leo, but ring. Can fucking figure out his number here. Got a lot of Brother Billy. Oh, here he is. You can get a hold of the Goblin. See if he'll pick up. Should be calling like fucking Winstead non-emergency services or something right now, I feel.
Oh, for a wellness check, get Ed out of them soiled sheets.
Oh man, it's
my number.
Brand new bed.
no, yeah. We were just talking about that too. That brand new bed is just fucking done. Because she said like he'll use the bedpan, but he'll like have spills and mist and stuff. And you know he's had a deep piss in that bed as well, being a drinker.
Oh god.
Hey, what's up, listening dead? Yeah, it's crazy. I need.
Hey, Burger Boy. Hey, Tommy. My listening dead.
Yeah. Try one more.
Maybe you should call Michelle and interview her about why she won't call 911 for Ed.
Yeah, you want me? Yeah, that'd be a good question. I don't know if she'll answer her phone. I can try ringing her on her phone or Discord. Yeah, let me see if we can get her on here. Yo, this is Edna. this is Ed's daughter. Edna. Is that her name? Edna.
I don't know.
Oh, I'd really like to hope. All right, let's try Michelle. And we'll try ringing her on Discord or something. It can't. You don't think that's her name, Edna?
Maybe Edwina.
I only knew one Edna, and that was Edna Krabappel from The Simpsons.
Burger Boy just doesn't like how the name goes together. Edna Michno, for fuck's sake. How about Edwina?
Adrena. I knew a girl named Adrena, but I think it was with an A.
Adrena?
Adrena, yeah. It's like Adrian, I guess. I don't know what they were going with there. She's a mixed girl, so.
I don't know if I would be Mrs. Schmeckle. I mean, I think I have my own identity.
Nope, any woman that's with me is Mrs. Schmeckle, so yep, you're Miss Schmeckle now.
I have to be Mrs.
No,
What?
I'm just kidding.
Can't you be Mr. Leo? Mr. Blazing Leo?
Yeah. Listen, I'm a man. You know, it's not like we got married. I'd take your last name. You know, this is a man's world.
It's the 21st century. People do that stuff all the time now. I just changed all my shit.
Voicemail, not even.
Y'all gay as fuck. That Burger Boy?
Maybe. I don't know. It might not be the real one.
Okay, yeah, he usually doesn't talk like that. Unless he had a spiked burger.
Come on.
Oh, he's sassy tonight. He had a sassy burger.
That's all right. We all have our sassy days. Be sassy, brother. We still love you.
He's just half dead.
He's pretty much there. He's not. He's got one gout foot in the grave and the other on the bed, piss bed. Got one gout foot in the fucking grave and one on the floor.
Burger Boy janked out tonight.
Yeah, he had a little jank burger.
Hi, you reached your North American.
All right, no reach on there. Our Discord.
Maybe she's upset about her show.
Hmm.
Maybe she's upset about her show.
Oh yeah, no one showed up. Yeah, it looks like Michelle's just cut off all communications with the world. She's just sitting in that apartment, letting Ed die. Nothing's gonna happen. God damn, what a shame. Like, I'm not a huge Ed fan, but I don't think he deserves to die.
Do you have the part, or do you know what part of the stream where she was talking about him? Or can somebody get that for you?
Yeah, the whole stream.
Yeah, what, the whole stream she was talking about it?
Pretty much, yeah. It was the issue, the whole stream. I kind of wanna.
Back of me, ride around town with a big old bag of weed. Taylor gang, we ain't in your faculty. Me and Snoop Dogg done created a masterpiece. Smoke all day in the.
Doc, I need to hit a bowl or something and like not think about this. This is very disturbing. Like, Ed's not a relative of mine. He's not even a friend of mine. But
Okay, well let's go to the other side of the spectrum, which is probably more reality. Could Michelle just be blowing it out of proportion?
Yeah, more
for
than
money,
likely. She's
you
just
know?
scamming for money as usual.
Hello, Edward.
Because I mean, gout
How may I help
is
you?
it's very treatable. You can
Okay.
treat it with the
This is
over-the-counter
Roy
stuff
from
too.
the
It's
City of
not as
Paradise
great as
Valley.
the prescription stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not
If
to
he's
be
not drinking.
Yeah,
I mean,
not
I
to
don't know.
be like personal, but you know, you've known a few people with gout and they've just been fine. I've known someone with gout and they've just been fine. Whether they're
I mean, it hurts. It hurts. It's probably like a severe sprain type of
Hi, how are you?
pain.
Hi, I'm pretty
You know,
good.
it hurts, but it's
Hey,
manageable.
we just we caught you on one of our
sleeping
new
in
cactus
poop and
cameras,
pee, and he's probably
leering
got
out the
fucking
window of
bed
your
sores
car.
that need to be
Right.
addressed.
I mean, if it's
Oh,
if
no, it
it's
is
just
true
his
because we
foot,
have your
what the
your
hell's
car,
wrong with
we
the
have
rest
your
of his
license
body?
plate number.
I mean, you don't.
We have it on
people
camera.
get around
we
with
saw
just
it
one
happen.
foot
One of
every
his
day.
legs is
Cacti.
discolored because he had some kind of circulatory. I don't know what it was. Cellulite something in his
Oh,
stomach.
so he's got more than gout.
Well, that's what she was saying.
He's
Well,
got
I didn't say today,
cellulitis.
did I?
I think that's what she was saying. Yeah. That's what it was.
Who is this?
And
Are
this-
you
and one,
Roy
and one
from
of
the
his
City of
legs, he
Paradise
said it's
Valley?
always been discolored.
I think she got that wrong.
Would you identify
If she-
yourself more?
he could go
No.
gangrene
Why
from
should I
that.
do that?
Yeah, that's what Heyman was saying. You know, then it leads to
Because I'm
amputation.
just asking a straightforward question, sitting here and relaxing.
She better
well, you
get
don't
the
sound very
paramedics
relaxed.
there.
I mean,
I
as soon
mean,
as I called, you're like, identify yourself. What do you
she's
want?
not gonna. What's
No,
the
you
point?
know,
my
I
head
can't
off
do the
just for
ambulance.
asking
It's like,
for
well, call
you.
the fire department. Someone can get them out. They
Well,
only know they're on the third
I'm just
floor.
letting you
and all
know
that.
that we've got our
Well,
eye
can I
on you
do it?
now.
Can't
We're going
carry
to be
'em down the
watching
stairs.
that strike one. If you get 3
ambulance
strikes, you're in
have-
trouble.
They
You're going to get a
have the
ticket.
gurneys that do it themselves. Michelle wouldn't have to do anything. What the
A
hell is
ticket
she
for what?
thinking?
For littering.
Ah,
we
problem.
could give you a Okay, ticket
This
right
man's
now, but
gonna
we're
die
being
in her
nice. We're
fucking
not going to give you a
apartment.
ticket.
Oh, it's
He
really
needs
sad.
a
Well,
yeah.
I
He
got
needs
news
at least
for
a
you.
paramedic there to
I haven't
look
driven
into
into
it. But you
town
know,
of
if they
Paradise
go in there and
Valley
see the conditions
in
he in,
10
she
days.
can be, in a lot of
Maybe
trouble
it happened
I
11
don't
days
usually
ago.
even
for
go
living
that
in
way.
that type of
It was
filth.
11
for
days ago,
one.
maybe.
They'll
You ever
get
think of
social
that?
services involved.
Oh.
I think you're full of shit. You know you littered, and you're trying to make up excuses. Trying
I
to lie to
honestly
me, but
think
the
they need
cameras
to be
don't lie.
involved.
We're watching
Not
I-
gonna
every
well,
move
I
you
do
make
too.
with
without
our new
somebody
cacti.
step.
Well,
No, Skynet said he was gonna try and help,
who
but
is
he's
this?
kind of a busy guy. You know,
I already
don't know
told
if
you
he'll
it's
have
Roy.
time.
I tried helping,
Okay.
but
All right, just so you know.
do you know
I got
do you know
blocked.
who lives next to me?
Who?
Andy Anderson.
Oh, shit. Who's that?
cozy.
Gave you the opportunity to
He
help
just
her. Again, would
retired
you
as the deputy chief of
do it? Would
police
you
for
reach
the
out
city
to
of
her? Would-
Phoenix.
There's
I'm
no
going to give him the
there's
phone
no
number and ask that he gives
There's
it
no
one
way
of
that
the-
anybody
bet you're
could
the
help
most
her. The only
annoying
thing that
neighbor
would
ever,
help
like
her
every
right
little thing
now
that
would be
happens
to get
to you.
the paramedics
Oh,
in,
I'm gonna
unless
get
you're
the
talking
deputy. He
about
lives next
like
door
in
to
the
me.
long
We're
run.
good
And no, I
friends.
would not do it. No.
Tommy, forever conscious. Hey, FC,
You
did
think
you
you
say
can
hi
just
to
litter
FC or
because the
Cozy?
deputy's your next door neighbor? Is that
Cozy.
it?
Oh, Cozy is
Think you're
here. Hey,
above the
Cozy.
law
Hey,
now?
FC.
I
Hey,
think you
everybody
have
who's
ADD.
wondered and sorry I've been neglecting the
Why
chat
do
for a
you
little
say
bit.
that?
I apologize.
Hey,
Welcome
Red.
in, everybody.
Else
Welcome.
to do in your life other than turn around and call up and harass
is the
people for no
MMT?
reason.
I'm not
Yeah,
harassing
it's
you. I'm
fucking
giving
crazy,
you.
though. I
I'm just
feel
giving
really
you a
bad.
verbal warning. This is strike number 1. This is my
What do
job.
you feel bad
This is what I do
for?
for a living.
Kind of, you know,
Okay, this is what
you
you
know, I
do
do, and
for a
I
living.
feel bad for
That's
Ed,
right.
but he can get the help.
I'm in
He's got
charge
a
of
phone.
the
He's got a
Cat
cell
Dog
phone. I
program.
feel if he really
You
needs
at
it, he
work?
should just
Right.
call 911.
Yeah.
You know.
Right,
you
and
work
if
for the
he's
town
that
of Paradise
Yup.
and your name is
decapacitated
Roy.
Yup.
or incapacitated,
This isn't supposed to be such a
then,
big deal. This is
I
just
mean,
a
he
friendly
definitely needs
verbal
911
warning. I'm just
there.
letting you know.
If he
we saw
can't, if
you
he's
litter.
got a
and
phone and
if
he's
you want
able
to
to
deny
use
it, that's
it,
fine. But if you
but
do
he
it
doesn't have the
another
strength or
time, we're gonna give you a
anything,
ticket.
I don't know.
Okay.
Gout would not be
All right.
laying him up in bed like that.
What
I
I
know
feel bad
Andy,
for the
by the way.
worst
You can tell
is
Andy
Craig
to suck a
Senior
dick.
getting
I don't
sucked
care
into
about
this
Andy.
shit. Like
You think
Craig
I'm
is such a
afraid of
nice
Andy?
guy, and he wants to help
Ooh.
Michelle, but he's getting
Ooh.
sucked into the scam. It's just a huge fucking scam. I wish
You
he
let
would,
Andy
like,
know I said that
open
too.
his
Yeah,
eyes and
Craig.
realize it.
Ooh.
But you know, okay, so
Are you having a heart attack?
you're putting
What's
the
going
warning
on?
out there for Craig Senior. Craig Senior, you really should talk to the guys
What was that noise
about
you're
the
making?
situation of you trying to buy Michelle a washer and
hurt.
giving
Was
her
that
all
your O
this
face?
money.
That hurt? I wasn't talking about
You should
you. I was
talk to
talking
them.
about
Nobody's
Andy.
telling you how to spend your money, but maybe you should hear some stories.
Can you just
before you
admit that
continuously
littering's
get to this
wrong and you
woman.
won't do it again?
But
First of all, littering is wrong, and I don't do it.
Well, why'd you do
So
it
what am I
then?
going to turn around and throw out of my car? My dog?
No, you threw like a big gulp cup or
Ac-
something.
it wasn't him.
No,
FC.
I don't go to the go cup places. And
Oh,
I, don't
I guess
go
the,
out for coffee.
the
And I
background
don't
sound is
throw
too high.
the go cups out the window because I don't have any.
They
You
can't
don't
hear
have
the
any
voice.
windows?
I'm a diabetic and I drink water.
All right, you threw your
If
water
you'd have
cup out
said,
the
"Oh,
window.
I don't have a cup.
You cup it in your hands and drink it that way?
No, I
Yeah,
have.
but it could be another possibility too. Maybe she doesn't want to call 911 in because she could live with a dead body and still collect this SSI.
I mean, if a 911 came in and saw those conditions, do you
I'm
think
drinking
like
tea.
they would do anything, or would they like just attend to the emergency, or would they?
Oh yeah, they would have to get social workers in there if they felt like the conditions were like not livable or very close to being not livable. They by law they have to get social services involved. And, I mean, and the other spectrum would be like if there's a fully capable person of being able to pick up the phone if he's that sick and hasn't, then they'll get social service and maybe even the police involved.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't take Ed. I mean, like he's fucked right now.
Yeah, unless it's a manipulation, Burger Boy. You know, if it's a manipulation, could be why they're not calling. You know, has anyone seen Ed? Has anyone talked to Ed?
Right. Well, like I said, you know, I saw him walking around last week.
No phones, no ears, no show. What's this? No ears? Hey, Serendipity.
I might try ringing her again.
Yeah, I'm very curious to hear her story on this. I'd rather not watch her stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he said the man hasn't had a bath in like 2 weeks plus. That's wrong.
I agree, FC, and that's why I actually wanted to get a social worker / caseworker in there to help her get the things situated because she can't take care of herself. But I'm not going to help somebody who's just going to let somebody start crap with me. I'm not gonna help
Well, that's
them.
what she's claiming. That's what she's claiming. Is that Ed took like he can't get out of bed. You know, he can't get out of bed. We should just kind of watch the stream at this point.
Yeah, me. Yeah, my dad had gout. and my brother had gout, and it's painful, but you can still move.
Poop and pee.
And if it's that severe, then then he should go in, because maybe it's not gout.
I mean, yeah, like gout doesn't like incapacitate you, right? Like, you
I
can
mean,
still
it
walk,
could be very
scooter.
painful. Right. I mean, I don't know many people that are disabled because of gout. I guess is what I'm saying. It's a form of arthritis. It's painful. My dad only got it in his toe, but it was painful enough for him, to not want to walk around. But I mean, he still managed.
Like you could get to the bathroom and all that, right?
Yeah. The fact that she's so, like, okay, so she has this toss-up. Do I call the ambulance, get him checked out, and possibly get maybe a couple $100 bill? Or do I let him sit in filth, in pain, and possibly die?
Well, that's what they're worried
That just kind
about.
of tells you how she values his life, though.
That's what she's worried about, is the money.
Well, that's too bad.
If
she wants him in her life,
yeah.
Yeah, if she wants him in her life, then she better do something.
I mean, could you imagine dying at fucking the Piss Palace? Like going to the Piss Palace just to fucking die? Like, or maybe he had good intentions and he's just so depressed now that he just doesn't care. Like, why is this man not getting help for himself? I'm thinking it's just going to be a scam. I don't think it's as bad as it really is. I think Michelle's just trying to scam more money out of Craig Sr. Got like 100 out of him the other day. He was talking about buying her a watch. I think she's just trying to scam money. She's like panicking.
See, I noticed that, and the pattern that I see with Michelle is that, there's so many programs and things out there to help her, and, even Ed, to, and they would even be moved up probably on the waiting list to get in housing. The problem is that she's so stuck on like this one thing. Like, she thinks that YouTube makes her so much money that they're gonna deny her. I mean, what does she make, $30 a year?
Yeah,
I mean, she doesn't even have to report
that's her
that.
employer, and it's gonna have to turn in the money. Yeah.
Right. She doesn't even have to be being on Social Security. I think you only have to report it if you make like thousands of dollars or something like that.
I'm not.
There's
sure.
no way she's making that.
I'm not sure if if Ed actually has the cellulitis or whatever it's called, serendipity. I'm not sure if that's the thing or what.
Yeah, cellulitis is it's an infection in the skin.
I think Craig's given her $100, and he was talking about buying her a washing machine for her apartment, FC, and he's just gonna be he's just a lovable guy, and that's the problem. Is he's got a big heart, but Michelle's scamming right now. She's panicking because she needs money for whatever reason. Lolly gave her $300 to get her hair done last month, and she was on stream e-begging for an hour and a half because her YouTube check wasn't going to come because she was $40 short on revenue, and she didn't know what she was going to do, and she didn't know how she was going to get her hair done. But literally, Lolly gave her $300 to get her hair done for like the whole entire year, and she's still complaining about it.
Yeah, where's this money going? I mean, she doesn't know how to manage
I'm
money.
not sure if it does or not, serendipity. She claims it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, where's all this money going? Like, Lolly literally gave her $300 last month. She had to beg another 100 off of Craig Sr. this month, and she's still e-begging on it. It's fucking gross.
A lot of people got sucked in for it, and Paul was telling me she's a manipulator, and I didn't see it until I actually took a step back. That he was right. She is a big manipulator. Now, whether she knows she's doing it, I don't know. Sometimes people with mental illness can manipulate people without even knowing it. I don't know if she knows that she's doing it, but she's definitely manipulating.
Yeah, it's a shame. I've caught her in many lies. That's the thing with Michelle. I've caught her in some, and then you call her out on it, and it's oh well, you know, like you won't, you know, very stubborn woman when it comes to what's it called? Taking acceptance, accountability.
Yeah, being being held accountable for her actions and stuff.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that the other day. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. No, I'm just wondering, FC. I don't know if you know any more than everybody else knows, but there's got to be another issue with her, another mental illness or something.
Well, Monica and the other mods didn't care about Michelle to begin with. They weren't there for Michelle. They were there for their own agenda. Once they found out Guy and Paul and Skynet were coming back, they had to abandon ship. They were never there for Michelle. Let's be real, especially fucking Monica and Charlotte. Come on, no one was there for Michelle. They were there for their own agendas.
Right, because it was all about, oh, I don't like this person, or they did this to me. That has nothing to do with Michelle's channel.
What's up, Lil Will? Yeah.
They were kind of working for Michelle, that means that she's the boss. So, I mean, if they can't follow, keep their her number one rule that I put through her stupid chat. Do not bring your drama here.
John Heyman's alive, Jack. How about bring back Jack? Stop saying save John Heyman and let's say bring back Jack. Come on.
Isn't Jack in the chat?
No, he's not in the Discord is the fucking problem.
Oh.
To bring back Jack. Start the fucking bring back Jack campaign. I'm tired of hearing save John Heyman. John Heyman's fine. He's alive. He's good. He beat the virus. Let's bring back Jack.
I said a special prayer for him and his mom. I hope his mom's doing good too. And then the next day he came back in the chat. I was so happy.
John Heyman is safe. Let's save Jack. Save Jack. Save Jack, jumping Jack. Hashtag bring back Jack.
Come back,
yeah,
Jack.
It's really disgusting what's going on here. So there's two situations. Either she's scamming or she's killing. Either way, it's fucking gross.
That's true. And if she doesn't know that she's doing either of them, then she's more mentally ill than we thought.
Oh, hopefully she has a good day back to work, John Heyman, and doesn't, get any sick, get sick or anything again, Yeah, congratulations. Hopefully she's feeling better.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of looking like. Even I heard Noodles say that to you, I think, Paul, about how she was an evil genius. She knew what she was doing. She got what she wanted from people. Yeah.
Yeah, she plays a little helpless. She has everything done for her. Her channel, her show, everything. Off the show, Leo can tell you this from, experience. She needs everybody to do everything for her. Make the calls. Do it literally all for her. She's not willing to take a step to do what she needs, which is the fucked up thing. But yet she'll continuously work on this YouTube show, every fucking day and be diligent, but she's not taking the steps to help herself or Ed. It's just fucking gross. This is literally all she's focused on is this dead-ass YouTube channel where she's not going to make it. She's not going to make a living off of this. She's never going to get a house, a mortgage. She's stuck in that fucking apartment. And if she really wants money, she needs to get out there and start doing something. Get a work-from-home job, get an eBay.
Yeah. Well, she's got to face the fact that the minute she got, kicked, you, Skynet, BB, she killed her show. I can guarantee that any money she was making back then is nothing what she's making now.
Oh, no.
Or she's
that's
not
why
making
she's just
it. Yeah.
complaining. The donations aren't in. The Patreon's down.
The views are down. The subscribers, I don't know if people keep subscribing or not, but because there's nothing there anymore. It's basically just going over to see a woman beg for money.
I don't know how Skunk Ape and those other fucking people just sit through that. Skunk Ape's got to be a drunk if that's the fucking case. I really hope he is a drunk because I don't know how any sober person could just sit there and watch her fucking show.
I don't know. He might just put it on in the background or something.
Oh, he's pretty active in the chat.
Or maybe he uses it to go to sleep.
Yeah, that'd be yeah. I don't know. Like if I was gonna off myself, I wouldn't even put it on for like. I'd just be too depressed. It would just be such a depressing scene to walk in, like my dead body there, and just Michelle playing in the background. It would just be so depressing.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, you know, she said herself that she stinks, and her place probably stinks. It probably wouldn't make too much different if a dead body was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, FC, I've explained to Michelle like 2 or 3 times about that knee surgery. Well, first off, I told her I wanted to see the MRI because she says she still has a broken kneecap. Now, I don't believe that. And if it is broken, it might be just like a little chip or something off the kneecap. Because she's able to walk
I've never heard
around.
of like a kneecap breaking it and being able to heal itself like that. You know,
Well, no, they do heal. I mean, I don't know. Didn't she say hers healed like immediately or something back together? It takes time, and she would have to be in a cast if it was that big of a break. Now, I've known people who chip their bones, and, you know, there's not too much you can do about that. But she keeps telling people their surgery is going to be like $300,000 out of her pocket. And that's a lie. That's a plain out lie. The only thing she would be responsible for is a portion of that, and it's usually only like 15-20%. And then she could get Medicaid or another program to kick in and pay that. So it's a lie, you know. So I don't know if this knee break, you know, is a fabrication or that she's just lying to people that she needs $300,000 for surgery.
Yeah, she was lugging around all that shit. She walked around town every day, all day, like not all day, but every goes at different places. Her knee ain't fucked up. She doesn't use her walker when she walks around her apartment. Like her knee's up. Come on,
No.
this was like a year. This was 2019 when this happened.
Yeah. Yeah, her knee shouldn't be giving her problems. No, she could have arthritis, but I mean, you know, then again, is she making the story out bigger than it is? You know, it really is. She could just say, yeah, I got some arthritis. It causes me problems. Instead, she's got to come up with this story of she's got a broken kneecap. She can't afford a $300,000 surgery. It's a little bit extreme.
Is Buddy hungry? I don't know what it was. I you know, you on blast. I think you had a theory the other day we were talking about. You know, like is she just panicking or something, or like did she not realize she should have been saving up money years ago, and now she's just realizing this?
Well, you know, she's adapted this housewife thing. I don't watch her streams anymore, but the last few that I did watch, she's calling herself this housewife. And she's taking on this role, and I think she has a weird idea of what type of role she's supposed to be really playing here. I think she's taking it to the extreme, like, I don't know.
No, like, there's no way she's a housewife. She, like, I would think of a housewife cleans the house, makes a meal, you know, it takes care of actually the house or a husband, even if they're not married,
right.
Like, you know.
I wouldn't call her a housewife. I wouldn't even call her a domestic engineer. I would call her Ed's roommate or companion. But neither of them clean. Neither of them cook. Neither of them can drive.
You know what? To be fair enough. To be fair, Ed did make hamburger. Ed did make hamburger helper one. I don't know if you really consider that cooking. But Ed did make hamburger helper.
I would say it's cooking.
Michelle used to throw pizzas in the oven all the time, frozen pizzas.
So maybe Ed's the housewife then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she takes, you know, and the fact that she's got Lumi and
yeah, can you
she
give me a
takes
little
on
bit,
these.
Tommy? Yeah, give me a bit, Tommy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, sweetheart. Yeah, just give me a bit, Tommy. We'll cue some stuff up. But yeah, keep going, sweetheart. Keep going.
Oh, I forgot what I was saying.
I know, you dick. Jesus, schmeckle. Here, let me hit myself in the head for that one. Bitch. Sorry. No, but yeah, we'll play. We'll review what she was saying. I believe FC hasn't heard the story. A lot of you haven't, so we'll catch up a little bit, guys.
No,
I'm drinking pee.
Yeah, I've cut her in a lot of lies too, and most recently the one with Burger Boy. You know, she lied about me saying that, you know, the reason I left your channel was just to follow you. And she left out that whole situation with one of her mods that wouldn't stop fighting with me, and the fact that I asked Michelle to get her to stop or take her mod, and Michelle just refused. So I told her, I'm not going to stick around for this stupid childish shit. That's why I left.
I would say I was trying to have an influence on Leo, and I think that just set her over the top. So she was like, fuck it, I'm gone. And she actually sat back a little bit too and just watched, thought about things, and truly seen, like, Paul was not being a dick. He was actually telling the truth. I may have come off as a dick, and I know Leo did care about Michelle a lot, so she was probably like, whatever. But yeah, I believe, she took the time, saw it for herself. I had no influence.
Yeah.
I just opened your eye.
No, the only influence you would have would be to force me to actually look at both situations. I mean, when seeing and talking to you guys, and then being on the inside with Michelle, and then hearing all the different stories that are all similar from different people.
Hello?
I mean,
Yo, man, we gotta go.
yeah,
Go away.
I'm surprised I didn't see it sooner. But yeah, I did care about Michelle. I was hoping that,
All right, man.
I could help her, but
Come on, man, get up.
it's obvious she really doesn't need the help.
I don't think anyone can help Michelle, but Michelle.
I'm up, man. I'm
Yeah,
up.
but at this point, it has to be her, because if she's gonna turn down all this, I mean,
Ray
I've
Dorset
known,
says
let's
he
see,
doesn't even brush his teeth.
Rachella said she tried to help her. FC, Out on the Wire, I tried to help her. That's 4
We
people
all
right
have.
there.
I mean,
Jamie, just Miss Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah, you and Skynet. I mean, all these different people, and it always comes back with the same answer.
Yeah.
She refuses it. She comes up with some outlandish lie, why she can't have it, or she,
yeah.
just totally disregards it. You know.
Well, what do you think? Do you think she would accept a thing from Craig Sr., a washing machine, or would she be like, oh, there's no way we can get that up there. How am I gonna hook it up? Yeah,
if she can't even carry down, she was talking about that scooter or whatever. Like, I mean, she can't carry anything heavier than whatever she said, like 5-10 pounds. She's gonna say that she's gonna have to carry the washer up herself, hook it up herself. She's gonna come up with excuses why she can't have it, even though when you buy the washer, generally they will bring it and hook it up for you. But she'll say, oh no, I gotta carry it up the stairs, and just give me the money instead, she'll tell them.
Yeah. Bitch could get $1,000 and then the next day still be fucking begging about money. Like, I guarantee it. Oh yeah, that was a nice gesture, but we're still low, guys.
Well, all that stimulus money, what did she do with it?
Pissed it away on a laptop she doesn't use. Ed uses it.
Exactly.
She doesn't use it.
A bed that's worthless
destroyed now. Yeah.
Yeah.
$800 on a bed that's just gone.
And a shitty ass hair dye job on her head. I'm sorry, Michelle, but your hair looks like shit.
Nothing like it did before.
You could have did a better job with the box dye.
Got ripped off. We got ripped off on that one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just she just pisses it away and then wants more. And she's not irresponsible, but she probably shouldn't handle money. That's why the government probably didn't give her more. They gave her enough to pay her shit, get her bills, some food. Because I don't know.
Nah, and the government won't do that. But I mean, I think this actually plays into why, like, she's turned out on the Wire, FC. My help with her getting like a social worker in there to help her, because I think she knows that if somebody from the government steps in and sees the living conditions she's under, or has a conversation with her, I think she knows that something.
Yeah, when like
she's not gonna be able to stay there.
Like when Michelle goes to empty that bedpan out, she bumps into stuff and it probably sloshes over. And
oh god.
Like, how can Ed wipe it? Oh man, how can he even wipe himself properly? How do you take a shit in a bedpan? I've never used one. I can imagine taking it. I don't even know how it would work. I'd be messy. I would be messy.
Well, I mean, it's a bedpan. It's like sitting on the toilet. The problem is, you need somebody capable to help roll you off and clean you up. Because generally, you use a bedpan because you can't move and get out of bed.
Right.
And Michelle, she can't even see properly.
Yeah, no.
That's one thing. And the other thing is, there's no way she'd be properly be able to take care of him like that.
There's no way she's like flipping the. There's no way she's like flipping the mattress or nothing either, you know.
No, and if she did, I mean, there's no, because well, no, she can't because he'd have to get out of bed, and so I'm sure that she hasn't put no towels under him, cleaned him up. I think someone mentioned that he might be getting bed sores. Yeah, well, that's from laying in the piss. That's from laying in piss and shit, and laying on like not being flipped and cleaned, and
don't people need to be? You need to be turned, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're just turned on to filth,
that's no good.
Hi guys,
right?
my name
So
is
I mean,
Michelle Berry Delaney.
there's a lot of work that goes into that stuff, and the thing of it is his insurance will pay for all of this
fructose corn syrup
to take care of him,
or any type of.
But she's being so money hungry that she's gambling with his life. Unless again, it's a lie. And if that's a lie, I'd say that's pretty fucking low.
But we do notice that when people watch the videos sometimes in the morning show, this video is going to be called "You Gout to Get." It's going to be called "You Gout to Be Kidding." Why? Well, we have watched
That needs to be flipped.
many videos on DIY home remedies for gout, and
this is what we can.
the Cleveland Clinic, the Mayo Clinic, and a few others.
This is the video she did before her stream today, and then she did a whole stream about it.
Websites for gout, and basically,
can you turn it up a little bit or no?
The only thing that seems to stick out as consistent is you got to work on weight loss. Okay, great, agree on that. Okay, they all agree on that. I agree on that. They also say that you should continue to drink lots of plain, good old, clean water. Also, I agree with that.
Talking about different methods to help the gout.
But then again, you get into these things about what you should and shall not eat. Thou shalt and thou shalt not eat foods. And unfortunately, on the thou shalt not, they're not all consistent. What is frustrating for Ed?
Pause it there. What she's saying is not true either about the food. The foods are supposed to avoid the flare-ups. It helps avoid the flare-up. It has nothing to do with curing the flare-up. So, I mean, at this point, if he's in that severe pain, only giving him certain foods is not going to help him.
Yeah.
It is some of the thou shalt not eat foods includes things that he loves very much. Things like pasta, bread, which makes sense with bread. I'll get to that in a second why.
I don't think her research was really that thorough.
No.
Lots of meat. Ed is not a vegetable eater, and so that's the first problem that he's running into with his meat-rich diet and his bread-rich diet, which the Soup Kitchen seems to feature both a lot of, is breads, spaghetti sauces, meats. The problem is what kind of treatments to do for over-the-counter, and everybody seems to think that black cherry is good, tart cherry is good for you. Stay away.
I mean, these are things that you're. I think Leo was saying, like, yeah, these are things you should be doing, like, to help, like, prevent all this. Like, well, if it's really that bad, I think it's a little too late, right?
Yeah, yeah. That he's got this severe of a flare-up. He needs to get the flare-up down, and just not feeding him certain foods is not going to help him at this point.
What do you think the remedy would be, in your opinion? I mean, I know you're not a doctor, you're not giving any medical advice, but in your opinion as a person, what do you think would be
with my experience with it? I mean, if he's this bad, he has to go into the hospital so they can get the uric acid and everything down in his body.
What you're saying basically is if he continues to just sit in Michelle's apartment with the piss and shit bed, lie in there and get no treatment, it's probably not going to end well for him.
Well, okay, so say it was just because of his gout. and he was just laying there, everything would be okay. But for the simple fact is he's not getting out of bed, and now he's got other issues on top of the gout. So I mean, she just created a whole nother problem with him. Now he's got infections in his skin, which could go septic and kill him. If she doesn't get him the proper medical treatment.
I mean, yeah, he's like an older gentleman too, so I mean,
Right.
a bit more. What do you call it? It's a bit more. You gotta
Severe.
attend to it. Yeah, you gotta attend to it a bit more quicker, and
Mm-hmm.
it can affect him a lot.
Additional sugars, dextrose, sucrose. But that would mean he almost can't eat anything, right? Well, according to one doctor, it's not necessarily true, but you can have fresh vegetables and fruits. But fresh vegetables and fruits have fructose. So how is
I'm
he supposed to
drinking
eat
pee.
fruits and vegetables? And that's the beginning of the reason I call this "you doubt" the beginning me. Poop and pee. The other thing that frustrates me is my own personal doctor. I have a different type of arthritis. I don't have a rheumatoid type arthritis, which is a type of a rheumatoid arthritis. I have osteoarthritis, which is a little bit different, but just as debilitating because it's not necessarily caused by inflammation, caused by, in this case by hyperuricus or high uric acid in the body. Mine is just caused by
Great,
age.
Michelle. It's not about you. It's about Ed.
Specialist in this field.
Osteoarthritis
Just an average
is just
everyday
arthritis.
person, an average housewife trying to figure out how to solve a problem.
Average housewife. Far fucking from it. Far from it.
When a man
A
has kept
housewife
him
at this
laid
point
up
would have called the doctor for Ed.
in bed for days, actually about over a week. He did recover for a bit, then he ate bagels with grape jelly, and all of a sudden he's back in bed again. Okay? It was about a week and a half ago. So the problem is that he wanted to eat bagels because he thought they're tasty, they're good for you. He thought they were good for you.
It's
In
not
moderation,
funny.
my friend,
It
in
is.
moderation. That's what one doctor said is stay away from any grains. Stay away from wheat, especially stay away from wheat. Stay away from wheat, which is in white bread, because it is going to increase your uric acid buildup in your body. Okay?
Yeah, but I guarantee
So,
John Heyman that she
that
might have
means
called
now
the
he can't
doctor
eat
and
bagels.
said, "Hey,
He
I
can't
need
eat
medicine
toast.
for his gout," but she didn't tell the doctor that. Well, he's just
He's
laying
never
here
been
in
a
a bunch of
vegetable
shit
eater, so
and piss
unfortunately
for
for
2
him,
weeks.
that means that he's stuck eating the things that he hates, which is fresh vegetables.
You know, let's try and find that and bring that up from her stream where she was talking about him laying in bed. So it was near the. Bring that up.
But some of you guys are probably saying, yeah, so they say. Yeah, so they say. Yep, they sure do. Anyway, so voice is a pain in the ass.
Hey, Courtney.
Her facing the screen right now.
We keep thinking that we need to solve everybody's problems. We can't even solve our own.
Oh yeah, hey Courtney,
Joe
how's it
Biden
going?
especially should know this, okay? Because he's been in the government for years. That's true, but you know what? First place, money to have troops in foreign countries. Frequencies are open. And a link on the Discord if you want to see the pictures. Tablespoon is. Then I gotta deal with the store, then I gotta deal with my own knee. I have osteoarthritis. I have a different type of arthritis. With glutens in white bread. Pushing it too much, then my joints really start to hurt and bulge. You got people
Like
coming
almost every
in,
other American
they are, a lot
who's
of them
older
got COVID.
who has
They
arthritis,
don't
Michelle.
get treatments for it. Okay? Then they come in and then they get sick.
That's what I'm wondering, John.
Be close to
Is
normal.
she over exaggerating it just because she wants the money, or if it's really this bad?
Yeah, that's the trouble.
And,
yeah, that's making the
and
call,
so
seeing
he's
it for
my medical
yourself. You
doctor
know.
on his toes. He has to figure out what we. So now I have to. Not only do I have to know.
Yeah, I mean he's got a phone. If he feels like he's really in danger or in need of something, you think he would like just get the help himself. Just saying this crazy broad ain't doing nothing for me. I better just call the ambulance.
Right. I
And
mean,
do
or unless
diagnostics on
I
their
mean,
own.
I can't see that she would overpower him and be like, "But Ed, no, we can't afford it."
And also,
You
of
know?
course, until
Yeah, he's
I don't think she would be doing that.
clearly the level-headed one. Yeah.
I put a camera mount on my wall, just June. It is the gluten. It most found out is the ones that mostly is the ones you find in the food distribution.
I don't know how anyone can sit through this shit. Jesus Christ.
Hmm.
Craig, you got the link? Okay. Good morning.
All she does is sit, complain, and beg for people to join her show because she can't fucking do it herself.
How is
That poor Craig Sr. up here fucking getting roped into her shit.
But you know,
Oh, he's on her panel now.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
another story.
Oh,
We already
no,
covered that out of my
Craig.
mind. Or things going the best we can without their help.
Yeah.
I messed
Let me
up.
say good morning to Stan. You.
I'll tell you this though, he's 10 fucking times better than any of those retards he had on there before, like Monica. You know, Monica just sits there, doesn't even read the fucking chat, address the chat, say anything in the chat. This fucking retard. At least Craig Sr. is like interact.
Is there any way you can put the phone or microphone a little further away from your mouse because you're really clipping and I can't.
All right, take your time, FC.
But my situation is a little different. What it does to my body is
I want to find where she's talking about Ed sitting in the piss and like using a bedpan.
kind of a joke, and
Yeah.
he thought I was being serious. I said, no. He said, is there anything I can do with the pain that's a little stronger than what we got? I said, yeah, baseball bat.
Well,
I just grabbed basically a litter, just told him to basically haul him down to the ER medevac and go fix the damn thing. I mean, I've been helping him as best I can, and
well, sure.
yeah, but
I understand that, but we got to get Ed mobile.
now is a doctor that does house cows. Maybe you got to pull me. Since we already know what the problem is, stuff, the gummies. I don't think the gummies were such a smart move because there's probably sweetener in those things.
Oh my God, Michelle, can't be this stupid.
Or do you know anything about W?
Oh, yeah, you would think, right?
Such your baby, and that's.
No, he can't make it to the bathroom. Hello, that's I thought somebody knew that.
Here we go.
He really
Yeah,
is.
well.
He's really laid up pretty bad. He can't even make it to the bathroom.
Yeah, see, Skunk Ape is saying that he can use his Medicare.
Yeah, I told him that. I said, yeah, you should be able to use your Medicare to pay for it. At least you'll have to pay 30%. They pay 70%. You got to pay the other 30%. He's like,
Yeah, well, that's what I have too. So I mean, I don't understand how you do it.
I'm gonna give him about another until maybe by the end of this week because he should be able to. He's
just gonna get worse.
The blood sugar is starting to work finally, so maybe by the end of this week we can get him back up on his feet again. But then once we do, he's not gonna be able to eat any white bread. He's not gonna be able to eat any sugar. He's not gonna be able to eat, drink any kind of Sprite or Diet Colas.
Yeah, but
if he survives, he needs to go to the doctor and get his prescription.
Yeah.
There's no way on their budget that he could avoid all that food. He wouldn't be eating anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the healthier foods are expensive. I've had to go through that myself. Kind of changing my lifestyle up a bit. But yeah, there's other stuff to eat. Like they're making it out to eat. Like, well, Ed has to eat some special food for me. Like, I'm sure there's shit out there he can eat.
Oh yeah, there's plenty. I mean, And the
You
only
have
thing
to-
is there's just certain foods that you should avoid. You know, like watermelon is, and it could possibly flare him up. It doesn't necessarily mean he could never have watermelon again. You know, she's just what she's reading, and the fact that she thinks that she needs to like treat him off, you know, herself instead of take him to a doctor is just it's I don't know why she thinks she's a doctor.
Yeah, it's no, he's not dead. He's got 1 foot in the grave though. I mean, you were there this morning, Skunk Ape, watching the show.
Give him, I'm gonna have to
Skunk
give
Ape
him
just
low
made a-
sodium canned vegetables.
We're trying to
since that's
figure
all
out,
we have.
Skunk Ape, is
this
she
morning.
telling the
And
truth that
thoroughly
he's
rinse
that
them out
bad,
before I give them
or
to him.
is he that
Ensure
bad,
there's
and
no sodium in the
try to
canned
figure out why she
vegetables.
hasn't called 911 yet.
Yeah, well, canned vegetables, they all got sodium in them. But Skunk Ape just said, you know, his 87-year-old dad has gout and he walks. Sometimes with a walker, you got to force it. And I think what's come.
Yeah,
Skunk
well, I
Ape
have
is
a walker. The
speaking
problem is
of
we only have
is
one
that-
walker, so I use it too. So
All right, so you is some his legs.
that's that so many doctors you've heard on the internet. Yeah, Captain, you do have arthritis. It's important. It's been
I don't even know what cellulite going on.
doctors with
It's like a
conflicting
fucking Stephen
treatment
King
regimens,
story or
because I'm not
something, you
sure
know?
which ones to read.
Yeah, Misery.
MD's
Yeah.
here.
Do you know what they're talking
One
about?
says-
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Misery?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Several say to drink black seed extracts.
Yeah, with the lady.
Rid of Ed's
Yeah,
gout.
where she breaks that
Yeah,
guy's
they-
ankle.
Yeah,
people-
yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's like a Stephen King thing. It's like a Misery.
Yeah.
Any ideas
Yeah.
that would be helpful to us?
I'm surprised that in my area, right,
I would Google what you can eat. It's not good, you know that.
contacts.
I
you
feel
have
bad for Craig
Well,
Senior
he-
getting
he
wrapped up
gives
in
you
this shit.
authorization
Yeah,
over the
at first I
phone.
thought that was Ed talking, not
You
Craig
can.
Senior.
things to do better.
Yeah, of course,
Sounds like
of
Ed.
course.
But the problem is right now is, we've tried several different pills, over-the-counter pills that I told him, I said, before you start looking me out to the store and get you another newfangled medication, be it turmeric or celery seed.
Yeah, why try and get some new medication and don't send her to the store to get medication. Try the old shit that's not working for you, and then we'll continue.
Or whatever. I think we better see what this stuff is really working. He bought the CBD gummies. He said, but that stuff's hard on my guts. I said, okay.
You know what? If Monica or Shar or Andrew, if you guys are still in touch with her, you guys need to tell her what to do. I hope you're telling her to call 911 for Ed.
Yeah, get this man some fucking help. Like, she obviously clearly can't help herself, let alone another human being. Get this man some fucking help. And if
I
you-
mean, they won't even tell her to change her shirt. Well, maybe this is a little bit more serious
We got
enough
the
to
black
get
cherry
attention.
drink.
Give them I'm sorry, I'm in
Oh, I got a regular table chair.
minor in it.
No.
I work from shop.
You see my finger's example. Just gently just swirl your finger around, which would be like his knee. So I was taught. That's the way I was raised.
And that's
He had his legs and stuff a little bit. Even if it meant someone else had to help, move his legs around. You don't want him to get off the bed because I got to go ahead and fix the sheets, change the sheets, wash the sheets, and it's time. I think he's.
yes.
I mean, he can certainly transfer himself over to the regular chair right next to his bed. That's right next to his bed. It's almost on the same level as the mattress, so he can easily scoot
Yeah.
over onto it.
Yeah, Toodle said it is very painful. And
It almost sounds like he's on drugs or something.
Who, Craig? Well, you know what? I heard a lighter go. I don't
Not
know.
Cra-
Oh.
No, not Craig.
Dra-
No, I'm talking about. I mean, how she's describing Ed.
Oh yeah, like he's all fucked up.
Because now she just said that he's able to transfer himself over to the chair, so maybe he's like on some heavy shit and passing out in the bed.
Oh, you mean from his medicine?
Well, no, maybe he's on,
or
well, he's
something
a drug
else.
addict, right? He used to do drugs, or has done drugs.
Yeah, he's been a heavy drinker. He's got it. You can't be sober living with fucking Michelle. You gotta be on something. Jesus fucking Christ. I would never be able to do it. That would be a challenge, 30-day challenge for me. Live with her fucking sober. Oof.
Just say
Fucking probably make it like 3 days.
that. He's stubborn. Shoulder walk.
Exactly. Shit. A lot of
He the kitchen to sit down at the
Heyman
table.
said fast forward to Skynet.
I would have to get the stuff for the training demonstration, but basically,
yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
don't think you
Did
have any
Skynet
problem
say
with
anything
that,
to her about?
paying.
Well, he tries to get him some help, but
Yeah, that's what I meant.
he asks to
Did he-
like how long it's been since he's taken a
given
shower.
that's not going to make him
And, like
sick.
she's like, that's none of your business, and then she comes out and
I
says it's been 2 weeks
think
plus. We were in the Discord and
Yeah,
shit when we were talking. He was talking
Johnny
with her.
just
So
said Michelle just has to be in the house and do
hearing
something.
this
I'll be right
live,
back.
it's boggling my mind.
With Paul and Skynet, and so many people got so angry at me. 3 of my mods left. Well, 1 kind of left, but for the sake of argument right now, I would say he's not here. So left and
Andrew Scott must have left as well.
yeah, Stan,
welcome,
he's
Stan.
got
He had
your
to,
juice.
he had to sim for Charlotte.
Well,
Oh, they
it is
all?
100%
They all?
pure juice, no
Suppo-
sweeteners,
supposedly.
no preservatives, no flavors, no colors.
Or could just be Michelle
Wait,
exaggerating again.
Adding is
Yeah, but it's not all
plus.
about them, right, guys?
As to say is, yo, dude, look at. He's been worrying about it.
Yeah, she's like, oh, Rusty cares about Ed. He's been batting his legs, telling him to get out of bed. I'm like, he probably thinks his legs are a litter box. That's why he's batting at him, because they smell like piss and
Sorry,
shit.
Michelle, I had to.
Yeah. All because
What?
someone said she failed.
About
The
Lowry.
cat's even like trying to get him. Maybe the
Lately,
cat
the
thinks
virus
he
has
stinks
become like
too.
All right,
the
get out of
brunt
bed, Ed.
everything.
Lazy bitch.
Probably trying to cover him up.
He's
with
just
litter.
being Ed bitch
I
now,
hope
you
the
know.
secondary virus does not get
Exaggerate.
that. That'll.
Talking about Lolly for a bit there. Why isn't Lolly around? I heard her husband got into a car fire.
Oh,
Who the fuck
try
is
calling Michelle again. See if she answers.
that? Phone or-
Well, both, yeah.
Well, yeah, Skynet got on. Phone nap. Yeah, I'll try and give her another. Never looks at her Discord. Doesn't ring, I don't think. So unless she's looking at it. Ed needs help. Save Ed. Might as well just start calling her.
Yeah.
I wish Skynet was around. I could get her cell phone from her. I lost it a while ago. Have her house phone. I don't know if that's turned on. He has it turned up.
Right.
Probably just call her up all the time. Where's her? It's loud. God bless you. God bless you. Brother Billy should be on tomorrow. It's Tuesday. Or Brother Mike, I mean. What's up, Drops? What's up, Drops?
Hi, you reached a North American Snow Queen. I'm sorry, I am not here right now. Please leave your name, number, and a message, and I will return your call. Thank you.
Hey, Michelle, this is Paul. Really concerned about Ed, Michelle. I'd really like you to give me a call on Discord as soon as you can, whenever you get this. I'm not sure if you even listen to your voicemails, but I'm really concerned for Ed, Michelle. Give me a call on the Discord, please, when you get a chance. Thank you. Have a good night. Save Ed. All right, well, here's...
Yeah.
Hopefully she reaches out. I'm going to leave my Google Voice open just in case she wants to call, but
yeah.
I'm going to play the Skynet part here of Michelle's stream.
Something? Lolly, I mean?
No, I haven't heard anything from her.
Oh.
Or Lottie, for that matter. Or Lottie. I haven't seen Lottie or Lolly.
Save Ed Mitch now.
Well, I liked Lolly. I didn't like that Lottie character. But, I don't want to do the drama. I don't think she liked me either. But we can move on past that. So, Michelle, somebody was telling me that, I guess Ed's been laying in a bed of poop and pee?
No.
No, okay.
I certainly hope not.
I hope not. I got terrible information there. I apologize.
He's having some problem with gout right now.
Is he? Still?
Skynet, do you have any, do you know anything about gout? Other people were saying about taking cherry juice and all these other things. Do you have any further information?
Yeah, no. The only thing I know about gout is what Michelle's told me. It sounds like it's kind of like diabetes, but arthritis. I don't know.
It's an inflammatory form of arthritis. It's kind of similar to rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, don't worry, Carolyn. It's understandable. It could, it could be a rumor, like you said. We all understand that.
Have you thought about
You're not making any issues.
Have you thought about maybe taking Ed to the clinic? You know, like a free clinic or something?
We don't have any in our area.
You guys don't have free clinics?
Hi, how am I going to carry him down 3 flights of stairs?
You mean he can't even walk into the restroom?
He can't walk at all.
Holy shit.
That's how bad the gout is. He can't even walk at all.
When was the last... Never mind, I don't want to be too personal. That's terrible.
Go ahead, Skynet. Go
ahead? Alright. When was the last time Ed took a shower?
That you don't need to know that. Let's put it this way. You know, maybe you should ask me precisely when was the last time he was able to shave.
When was the last time he was able to shave?
About 3 weeks ago.
Jesus, 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
And then he had a relapse again.
3 weeks ago.
Well, he can get washed. He can get washed up in bed too. Just like they do.
Does he get washed up in bed though? Is the question.
Yeah,
Probably
Michelle,
not.
I mean, I don't know if you are.
Especially if he's laying in piss and shit.
Personal. If I'm getting too personal, let me know. But just being, you know, from the sanitary side, you know, the bacteria side of things. If he's just laying in bed for 3 weeks without showering or.
Oh, I already know all about that. Trust me.
Okay.
Right now, he's just starting. He's saying he's starting to feel a little bit better today, but I mean, I want to get him good enough that he can actually transfer over to my chair in the bedroom, my folding chair in the bedroom, so I can change the sheets and wash the bedding and stuff like that.
Right. Yes, that's necessary. I mean, can't he just like lay on the floor for a little bit?
I know he can't lay on the floor. He can barely even move over to the chair.
Stan, there's no Hitler relatives on Long Island that I know of. Thanks for asking, though.
You can hear Burger Boy. It's great.
You don't have to answer any questions in this chat you don't want to answer, Greg.
He said this is an emergency situation. He's right, though, man. This is fucked. If this is true.
Wait.
No biggie.
Right,
Is she
hold
talking to Ed?
Yeah, Craig seems like
Doesn't bother me in the least.
Craig
She just
seems
said
like the
you don't
kinda
have to
guy that-
answer any questions.
She
that
said
they-
Craig. You don't. She said Craig.
Oh,
you
she
don't
said
have to.
Craig.
Yeah, she's talking Craig
Oh.
Senior.
Who's
Yeah.
asking him questions?
I don't know. It wasn't even a fucking bad question or nothing.
Like you could ask
Right.
him anything, and he'll give you a straight answer, one way or another.
Absolutely. Like I said to Michelle, build a fire under his ass and get him out of bed.
Absolutely, I knew it.
Well, I know one thing is, like you said, Craig, is I'm trying to do the best I can.
No, I realize, Michelle, none of this is on you. I understand. You've been above and.
Yeah.
I would almost suggest that you should bring back Homeless Mike and see if Homeless Mike.
I can't because Homeless Mike is not legally allowed on the property. My landlord filed a
Yeah, she fucked up her help there, huh? Homeless Milk could be helping her out with all this situation, but they cried about it because they thought they were gonna get evicted, so they fucking had him. They had him barred and shit. They had him trespassed or something. So they fucked that up.
orders to.
That's actually a really good idea Skynet had there. I like. That's actually a pretty good idea. He could probably help him.
It's
But
a good
would he
idea,
help-
but he hasn't been around for a long time.
Yeah, and it's like, would Mike actually help him, or would he be like, fuck that, I ain't touching it, that pissed man,
He's probably
At least
gone.
he can't be here. So, and I can't bring him in here anyway because I already have enough dealing with one tourist. Never mind two of them.
What about what's her name's boyfriend or old husband? He used to come by the house.
I can't bring any more people in here really. I just can't. So
You can't bring your friends over to help you with that?
there's not much they can do any more to do than I'm doing. Because they'll have responsibilities of their own homes, so I have to take care of it because I'm the one that's most able to do it right now.
Oh my God!
No, I think
So
what Skynet
she
is
thinks
saying,
that
Michelle,
she has to do
is
everything as a housewife.
somebody to help maybe get him downstairs and get him to a clinic. But Skynet, Ed has Medicare, and as I was telling Michelle earlier, on the back of my Medicare card, there is a customer number and a doctor number. And if Ed calls, they can steer him in the right direction. And also, he can give Michelle permission to speak with the person at Medicare, too.
Yeah,
and I think
Michelle,
that's the way to go.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Michelle, we
Michelle
live in a
can't hear
time and
shit.
age where you don't even have to go to the doctor.
She couldn't even hear her own doctor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably wouldn't be a good idea for her to speak to Medicare for Ed. Yeah, that's
No, Ed, he can do it. Either he's given up on life or I don't know.
Yeah,
God, I hope she's lying.
There's
at
just
this
like
point.
something not right here, right? There's just something not right here. Like
Mhm. And that's just like, well, I can't have anybody in my house.
I can't have
Is
any
Eddie-
more people over
You know,
here.
I honestly, if there's somebody who can do a wellness check, I would recommend someone doing a wellness check on them, because if she's not even wanting any people come into her home,
Yeah,
that's really really weird. Because
Yeah.
before she never had an issue, right?
Oh,
She
yeah,
would
she-
call that one neighbor Sherry or whatever.
Yeah, she had people over.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. There's got to be there's something not right here. Like, wow, why would she like refuse someone to come to her house? Really fucked up.
Yeah, like making it. Yeah, I mean,
I can't have anyone over here. Yeah, why wouldn't
yeah.
she want anyone?
Okay, so
Like,
so that is really weird because right, she has no problem with begging and asking for help online, but to come into her personal space, oh yeah, that's weird. What if he is dead?
I mean, if I if I had something like that going on, I would definitely take all the help I could get. I mean, especially if I didn't have to pay for some nurse or something. If someone's like, "Oh yeah, let me come in and help," yeah, I'd like.
Right.
You think her friend Krista, maybe who takes her to the store,
Right,
would
right.
help her? Or
So, I
Sherry?
mean, Michelle, if you happen to hear this, the number one responsibility of a housewife would be to make sure your partner is okay.
Yeah, like staying
So,
alive.
so don't all this other crap has to be put on the side here. You need to step up and take care of your man.
You know what? That's what I got to do right now because he's like rubbing up against me. So I'm gonna see what 400 wants. Let me play for a little bit.
Okay.
All in your FaceTime.
Yes, I know. But the problem
do a
is that
telemed
my
and get a
doctor can't do it because he's not a patient with my doctor.
So why
Yeah.
can't he just become a patient with your doctor? Or why?
Because my doctor's not taking new patients.
Well, Michelle, I know I don't want to be repetitive, but you need to call the number on the back of his Medicare card. I just looked at mine, and I have
Yeah,
three
I know,
numbers
Craig.
on
I get that. Okay, but I'm sorry. It's not like there's a website like 1-800-DENTIST, as far as I know, on the internet where I can go ahead and look for 1-800-DOCTOR.
Michelle, it really
Yeah,
is
well-
that simple, though. It's not 1-800, but it really is that simple to find a doctor in your area that your insurance covers. It's really that simple.
Well, I did find one doctor that supposedly does house calls, which it's going to cost me money to have her come out here.
Michelle, there's telemed. I just told you about
I
it.
know that. I
His
know that.
insurance will cover it.
Yeah, Michelle, don't get
We
frustrated.
called
We're just trying to help.
first we called the local clinic that are known as Health First. I think it was Health First, and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're no longer doing telemed appointments because the insurance won't let us."
Well, did you tell him that you have a guy that literally can't leave the bed? And
Yes,
What's up,
he
Master
told him
Bob?
himself.
What's up, Master Bob?
3 weeks.
Back off as well.
And what did they say?
Sorry, we can't help you. Goodbye. That's what they
Hey.
said.
So they hung up on her. I'm sorry, we can't help you. Goodbye. I don't.
Did you call another place after?
No, we didn't. The two got another place I can call afterwards because it was one doctor that was recommended from the other clinic that's down the street from McDonald's on my side of town.
Well, you don't just give up after the first person says no.
Ed doesn't have Husky insurance, Stan, unfortunately enough. And I can't carry him down to Yukon Farmington.
Right, we don't want you
No,
to carry
of
him
course
anywhere. We want you to find a telemed.
We haven't, so people need to get kind of set up. It does take a month or two. Carolyn, it may take a month or two for him, but right now I can use the caregiving services too. I need help cleaning the house, but I can't afford this. This is too expensive to do that.
That's
I'm trying to.
Well, that's what Michelle does. Anytime she doesn't want to do something, she just makes a million fucking excuses. And when you call her out on no, let's just move on, or she'll just change the subject and completely ignore it. That's all she does is make excuses. I've been dealing with it for years. Like literally, come on, Michelle, and then you call her out on the bullshit, and then she's let's just move on, and then literally just like deflect it. So.
Yeah.
Do so many things right now. I'm being
She's
frazzled.
got some twisted reality in her head that once she comes up with a certain idea of how something should go, nobody can sway her from that.
Correct. It's like her way or the highway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I've had that personal experience with her, as many have.
Like my brain is like, it's like I feel like I'm being overworked between all the issues in my life.
Yes, I understand that, Michelle.
You want me to come over and fucking we'll look up the information together? Is that what you want me to do? I'll come over this Sunday, look it up.
How are you gonna come all the way over here from California?
She doesn't even realize he's back from California. He's been back from California for I think in June. How are you gonna come back from California? Skynet's not in California. I'm not gonna necessarily say where he's at, but he's a lot closer. He said he'll come over Sunday. Hopefully, fucking Ed makes it that long.
Not in California.
Okay.
Cat.
I don't know. You wanted to originally meet up with me anyway.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you fucking need somebody that can hold your hand through this, and I don't mind.
Oh, that's really nice, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Stan just said about
No, it's Ed Mitch. No, it's not Cyrex. Is that? It's a different one.
a nephew and his descendants were living on Long Island in the 70s. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to Google that, Stan. That's interesting.
I would say tomorrow, if whoever's not blocked and if
Is
Ed's
that-
still suffering, people should spam that chat of Michelle's. Said, call 911 for Ed.
Something, yeah. Like, yeah, I can't do. I could. Fuck, yeah. He's got this stupid subscriber thing. I would subscribe with my like Schmeckelbout account, but
Yeah,
I just hate
that's
the
the other
lady.
thing,
I'm just
yeah.
so disgusted with the woman so much. I don't even care about it. But yeah, whoever can get a hold of her and reach her tomorrow, you know, if as long as there's not no stupid mods around, yeah, spam call 911 for Ed. Yeah. What's up, Black Cat?
Ed doesn't get ambulance fees covered
Yeah,
by his
there you go.
Medicare. He doesn't.
We're not planning on doing the ambulance thing. We just need to get him like a steroid,
Right.
or whatever.
Well, like I said, I did find one doctor in that's down the street from my house that I was gonna have him call and see if she could see him. Maybe come out here and see him.
That's so much more money than doing the telemed, Michelle.
Scott, I know that. Okay.
Still, she's complaining about money. She can do the telemed whatever thing, and it's for cheaper, but yet she wants to have someone make a house call to him. Just at that point, just take him to the fucking hospital. Like, just
Right.
get the guy out of your house at this point. You know, I would say he needs to be in like some kind of nursing facility because this.
And she believes in karma. I hope she realizes that this stuff could all happen to her too. You know,
Either
someone
way-
could just leave her in her filth. Actually, she probably wouldn't even care. Never mind.
It should probably be like home to her. She's already sitting in her own fucking filth, not changing, sweating, smelling like cheese. Yeah, she wouldn't.
I still need to do something. It's better
Have you
than
looked-
absolutely sitting on my hands going,
I forget what app it was. I want to say it was GoodRx. But GoodRx actually offers a telemed service for people that don't have insurance. For very specific, which I'm pretty sure gout would fall into the line of where they'll actually.
Oh
give
my
you-
God!
Well, if you can
Didn't
send
I
me a
pull
link to
cards
them,
on Michelle?
Yeah.
The other night, and it said something about death. Or maybe I didn't say that
you
out
said-
loud.
I don't know if you said that part out loud. To be honest, you said something was dying. Maybe your show or
Oh,
channel.
I don't know where my cards are right now.
Maybe it was Ed.
I
Holy
untapped
shit!
them.
Oh my God, man! Listen, I don't know Leo's current track record, but currently, fucking readings have been on point. So, oh my God. Oh no! Oh no! Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. Like,
I think I said yesterday that it was like death of her channel. Stop it.
oh no!
Oh, maybe it was death of Ed.
Yeah.
Shit! Like, what if some shit went down tonight, guys? Oh my God! Like in her sleep, and like she would just think Ed was sleeping. To continue on, and then she'd do her show in the morning, and then just try and like wake him up and like figure he's sleeping, and not realize it till it was like 10 p.m. tomorrow that he's fucking dead. Why is he cold? Oh, the air conditioning's on.
Stop it.
Oh God, no! I'm not a huge.
I don't know where my cards are right now.
No.
I'll look.
I gotta go check on my kid anyway. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh no.
yeah,
Michelle,
exactly, Carolyn,
I
exactly.
saw something.
They won't transport him home. And that's, even if they did. See, because that was one thing somebody suggested in my case, too, when I had my entry on the 9th, December 6th, 2019. Why didn't you just ask the ambulance to bring you back up 3 flights of stairs? I said, well, I never thought about it. But even if I had dropped me off my apartment 3 flights of stairs, I don't know if I could really gotten very much done for a while because I basically would.
Dude, like, what if there's a fire? What if there's a fire or something? Ed's fucked. This is literally. Oh, okay, I'll ask her, John Heyman. This is literally like a man's life here. Like, what if there's a fire? Ed's fucked.
We've been crawling on the floor.
This bitch ain't gonna get downstairs in time and find a firefighter and say, "My husband's up there. I need you to save him." That's fucked.
But certainly would have saved me a lot of, frustrations with Patty and all that. But I don't know.
Does that would he have health, customer service, behavioral health, and dental?
Health and wellness that's first.
All right, does he?
No, and he has. I don't have all that information.
To a nurse.
If I'd be
Yes, he can. And for treatments for people who don't have insurance, and it's.
Well, why didn't he look for He does have insurance, though. What are you talking about?
It has Medicare Part A and B. That's it. That's all he has.
All right. Well, I looked it up. It is GoodRx. GoodRx offers telehealth.
Well, I don't know the number or the email address or.
He told the retard it's fucking an app like 10 times, and she's like, "I don't know the email or the number." There's no number. You download the fucking thing.
Contact information for GoodRx is the first time.
Problem is the bitch don't pay attention. Like that's why Ed's gonna fucking die.
I just heard of it, so you're gonna have to give me that information.
It's an app.
Go.
Skynet, could you email that to Michelle?
Yeah, Michelle, though. It's an app, though. It's an app for your phone.
I got you.
Android or Apple?
Okay.
What do you use?
Yeah, like she's not gonna remember that when she gets off the show. She's like, "What was the app called? Google?"
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe he can put it on this Android phone. Maybe I'll have to see if I can install it for him.
Yeah, well, first ask him to see his Medicare. Well, I'm sure
All
you
Craig
have
talks about is that fucking Medicare card. We get it, Craig.
numbers on the back.
But you do gotta drill shit into her head. I completely get why Craig keeps telling her you literally have to drill shit into her head. So God bless you, Craig. I mean, just trying to help.
His Medicare card. All the information will be on the back that you need. Help you through it because nothing else. When the
Call the other doctor I mentioned, which is on 80 South Main Street.
Yeah, I mean that's fee. It's like on the pimple pop.
I mean, 80 South Main Street sounds pretty close to her. She's at 112, so I mean, it can't be far, right? I mean, get this man some fucking help.
The problem is, for us, they'll get him help, all right, but they won't necessarily get him home after they give him help.
That's what Uber is for. Or fucking, call a ride, arrange a ride.
Well,
and besides, that's for life-threatening emergencies. This is not life-threatening.
Let's fucking hope not.
It will be if it doesn't get better. But at any rate, we won't discuss that. Just
Craig knows. He knows this man's about to fucking die.
Yeah.
At least see what kind of health care he has, and if I can help you with that, I will.
Right.
And Skynet has been very helpful today. Thank you, Skynet.
Right. If you guys can't get this figured out by Saturday about a telehealth, I'll come by. But Michelle, I really hope over
Why
the
is
next
that?
couple days you
Oh.
download some apps. GoodRx, the one for telehealth, and you guys look at a telehealth option because if
Craig's
you
a man, not a
lay in
woman.
bed for 3 weeks about walking around.
Don't listen to
doing
men.
stuff, his body's slowly deteriorating.
No
I mean,
kidding.
not only
I
I don't
agree
want
with
to talk
you.
to him. I want
He
Leo.
was up for a while.
I don't want
He
Leo
was
getting right
up
back
for a
up
while,
with
and
her.
then
So
he
she'll
ate
figure
jelly
it out.
and bagels,
I'm sure Monica will come back.
and that put him back in the bed again.
I'm back.
Jelly and bagels put him in the bed again. Welcome back.
Maybe she doesn't listen
yeah.
to men because she wants to be a woman so bad that she only value women.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
She doesn't want to think like a
Exactly.
man,
Can
so she's
he
going to
like
take the advice
vegetables?
from
I mean, the guy needs
from a
some
woman.
Healthy
why.
foods.
Yeah, but Carolyn had helped with me and Ed both get home. I don't have a car.
Why do you have to go at all, Michelle?
Uber. Yeah, well, she said Ed or... Well, she was saying that Ed couldn't get back by himself, so I guess someone was saying,
And-
well, why don't you go with him to help him? And
They arrange
can't
for
try.
that stuff.
yeah.
And there's always a frickin' bus or
Oh.
a taxi.
Heyman was saying, can you pull the cards again if you can find them?
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm shuffling them now.
Oh, she did find them, boys. All right. So
Yeah,
okay. So the cards are found. She's doing her thing. Let her do her thing. And when Leo's ready, we'll give her our full attention. So yeah, we'll let her do her thing for a bit.
Unless they're gonna drive us back home.
Carolyn was saying call 911, and they'll take them out and have them looked at or whatever.
Okay, so someone just suggested calling 911.
This is true.
Worth a shot anyway.
He doesn't have to pay the bill.
No, not for 911. You don't. What state are you in, Skynet? If I'm not being too nosy.
Well, I certainly had to pay the bill for my knee injury. I ended up paying $700 for the ambulance trip.
$700 is amazing considering they'll charge you like $2,000 to take you across the street. I mean, that's amazing. That's a pretty good deal.
I'm in New York. Well, that's because you paid for it.
Oh, you're in New York.
I didn't pay for it. I couldn't even afford to. So that's why I sent my bill to collections.
Okay, well then you didn't pay for it.
Right.
Yeah, well,
right.
Michelle, I had a.
But now the bad mark will send me a credit report for 7 years.
Michelle, when I had my heart operation in St. Francis, I got a bill for $60,000, and I called and I told them I was not able to pay. I would be willing to pay, monthly.
Calling, and I am going to suggest he tries calling her because she is a few buildings down from us. And let's see if she can at least talk to him. Maybe work with him over the phone or something. I don't know what she's going to do. But I mean, the point is I can try calling that one doctor and see what she says.
Good RX. You can try downloading the app. Good RX.
I'll try that one too.
They've got telehealth in it, and then also I'm sure Medicare has its own app for the same thing.
Probably.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's doesn't
Feels pretty
require
much
any.
done here.
Okay.
And that.
So I could talk to, which I gotta call her, see if she can talk to, see him as a patient, one way or another.
Yeah.
I want to see like proof that he's alive. To be honest, like a camera on him or something.
I'm gonna
Give him the phone. Have him say hello.
give her a call.
Same amount of
Right.
payment as.
Yeah,
that would be wonderful. There is medication.
you got a couple older shows to listen to right now on the Patreon page for Silver Moon Radio.
Yep, there you go. Put Silver Moon Radio,
Yeah.
plugging her shit.
Back up there too. Yeah, to Saturday. Yes. Right now, I got, even though it sounds like I got a full food in the refrigerator, should I go over to the
So she's complaining that she's got a full fridge of food from the soup kitchen, and now she's debating if she could go to the soup kitchen and get more. She's saying Ed can't eat anything that they serve, but yet she's gonna go back to the soup kitchen and get more shit.
soup kitchen or not? I don't know yet. I'm not phone. I said, but it's very, very frustrating for people that just want to know ahead of time if they can make it out here to get some food from the soup kitchen. Yeah.
No problem, we'll do that. I just thought about that. They helped my neighbor out while I take out the
Yeah, could be a plot.
Fireman. Maybe I can down.
I can't get anything other than what we already know.
Yeah.
Have to.
Is there any more death cards in the play?
No, it's just basically saying like, that, they're together. There's a situation that he's sick and people are trying to get her, to do the right thing, but I can't get anything past that.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe Tarot doesn't like to do, anything with possible death, or maybe that's my energy. I can't pull that stuff.
Call her and see what she's doing. It's not.
Point being is that's basically fucked. Point.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you just look at the what's going on, either she's really manipulating, which is bad, or if he's that bad, which is even worse. I mean, she's playing with his life at this point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Rest in piss, Ed. I don't know. I mean, you already are, but Jesus.
How old is he?
I'm pretty sure he's older than Michelle.
I'm drinking pee.
65?
He's in his 60s.
Poop and pee.
No. I hope nothing bad happens, because I would hate to see what happens to Michelle.
Yeah,
She's not gonna lose her channel, but she'll have to leave her channel. She'll be locked away somewhere.
Jesus, man. Yeah. Yeah, they need to get this man some medical attention.
I think she did say that he had a relapse too, in the midst of all that too.
Yeah.
Relapse of alcohol or relapse of drugs. I don't know. I know
Something.
he's an alcoholic, but yeah, which wouldn't flare it. But I don't know. You have to be pretty hard up to lay in your own piss and shit.
Of course, that is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse.
And to think that Michelle's probably laying right next to that. How could she? Oh, how could she?
Yeah.
The street and waste your time a day.
I mean, even if she didn't give a shit about Ed, you would think she would care about that smell.
Of course, and this one will talk to his voice, his horse. You never heard of a talking horse? Well, listen to this.
Well, she's been living in like a funk for years. I don't think it really bothers her. She's been living in like a cat piss apartment for years now.
Mr. Ed.
Right. What do you think, Paul? Mother Azra or Asna?
Yeah, I think that with the NA, yeah.
Asna would say if she killed Ed.
Well,
you
she's
think
already
she'd still
killed
be the Snow Queen?
Well, she's already killed Soup Kitchen Pete with black ice. You know, it's just
that's
another death on her
right.
hands. Yeah, she's she's already got one body count.
And it happened in the past. You often add ED to the letter that is last. If it happened in the past.
What are you playing?
Jack Cartman! Kids Music Kids!
Let's learn lots of words.
What do you think she's gonna say? Like, okay, so say the worst of the worst happens, Ed passes, and she comes back the next day on to do a show. What do you think she'd say about the situation?
I don't think she'd have much emotion. Hey guys, Ed passed away. I got my apartment back. I don't know. Yeah, she wouldn't say much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed's dead. Rusty's here. Got the Rusty cap. The coroner hasn't come pick him up yet. He's still laying in the piss puddles, and for some reason he's had a boner for like 5 hours. Guess that's just one less kid. I'm still gonna tell the soup kitchen he's alive so I can get 2 meals and waste the food. Yeah. Anyway, the Taliban's taking over again.
Yeah.
Oh, and about stimulus.
Yeah,
Oh,
stimulus
weather.
coming
What's
out.
the weather? How are you the snow queen and you can't even tell the weather yourself?
Need Siri, what's the weather in Winstead? You know, guys, I need to give Evan a funeral. If you can donate, we only need $8,000. He didn't have life insurance.
Right. Oh, yes. She could rake in on the money for the funeral.
Yeah. Like poor Craig Sr. would get a nice like coffin for him and some flowers.
Right.
Just give me the money. I'll take care of it.
Oh, is this her part of the YouTube thing, the fake a death? You know, a lot of big YouTubers will fake a death. Maybe this is her little thing. Because she's in the drama community now. That's what the drama community does.
Huh.
They like the fake death.
Yeah. Maybe like make a obituary for Ed.
Right.
Interesting synopsis. Poor Ed.
Poor Ed.
Poor Ed.
Well, you know, we never seen Mike, like, we never seen anything where Michelle
I'll be right back.
actually kicked Mike out. What if, she offed Mike, too? Maybe that's why nobody's seen him, and the story of him being trespassed is a lie. Actually, well, if he's got bed sores and stuff like that, he could lose, his life if it got that bad, but he could lose limbs. But, my dad, had his leg removed and he had gout in that leg and he still felt the pain, even though he didn't have the leg anymore. Shall I psych? I don't know. If any of Michelle's mods or everything are lurking, you could tell her the easiest way to treat gout over the, without getting a prescription is to get a leave. And if you double up on the leave one time and then take it routinely, it's the same thing as prescription. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving advice. I'm just saying that's what we used to do. But the best thing to do is take him to 911 or call 911. Yo, the voodoo doctor. How's that voodoo?
Yeah, let's get this man some help. God, if there's a mod out there lurking, if you guys really care about Michelle, get Ed help.
Well, or they'll come back and watch it, and because of the title too. We're trying to rally up to give you guys advice, seeing that you can't even, follow the rules Michelle herself made. To let you know that the right thing to do would be to tell Michelle to call 911.
You think that's what Ed needs, a good boot in the butt?
Well, I mean, at one point he probably could have used it. Now, if he's as bad as she says, I don't think that would do anything. I think she's so worried about the money that she's just overlooking the importance of trying to get him help as fast as possible. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's money. It's not worth his life. mean, she made it fine on her income, before. What's a few $100s more? He can pay for his own bill.
So what it goes on his credit report, he's not doing anything with it, right?
Right. I mean, they would just write it off basically for him anyway. If he's that indigent, if he's that poor, and from what I can tell, he doesn't get that big of a check. More than likely, he's on Medicaid. Michelle may not know it, he may not know it, but I'm sure he's probably on Medicaid.
I think she was saying that he has it in Florida, but I don't know how to get it in Winston.
Yeah, the hospital will take care of it. They have workers there that do that stuff. That's what Michelle doesn't realize, is that I don't know why she thinks she has to do everything. All she's got to do is call 911, and it's not like Ed at this point would be better than Michelle anyway, because Michelle can't see or hear. So, I mean, Ed could take care of himself. I don't know why Michelle's taking on any of this responsibility.
Yeah, I don't know who was back. All the times the police have been called on her, like, this is one where they actually need to be,
Thought someone was knocking at my door. Well, if she waits too much longer, she may just need the coroner.
and the lawyer.
And the lawyer. Yes, and the lawyer. I doubt YouTube's gonna make her enough money to pay for one of them. This is where the twist comes in, and then she says, "It was Monica. It was all Monica's fault, I tell you."
Monica gave him gout.
Hey, boy.
Buddy.
I just want to make a special announcement.
Go for it.
I just want to wish a very happy birthday to a woman who shall remain nameless. I love you, son, and you too, okay? Happy birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, so like the wishing the woman a happy birthday. I will say a name, Burger Mama. Happy birthday tomorrow.
Got him.
I'm drinking pee.
That will conclude my announcement. Thank you, sir.
Take care. Sounds good. Dr. Heyman, everybody. That was also for Mama Berg. Happy birthday, Mama Berg.
Incoming!
Anyway, guys, the question is, will Ed make it through the night, let alone the week? Time will tell. I'm jumping off of here. I'm concerned. I'm gonna have to figure this out, guys. If we make a call or anything, I'll We'll probably record it, but I don't know. Someone's gotta get some help out. Unless she's just trying to scam. Either way.
Help Ed, not Michelle.
Yeah, Ed needs help. Don't need no money. We need to get Ed some help.
Oh no, I doubt he would even. Ed's on Discord, I thought. But
No, I don't think so. He
No,
won't-
he was, but I don't
Yeah.
think he knows how to use it.
It's a shame.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Again, guys, only time will tell. Monday night. I really hope Skynet can make it there. Get him some help. You guys have a good night. Pray for Ed. Give him some love. Yeah, give him some good vibes. Send some good energy towards Ed. He's a human being. He doesn't deserve to be there. Let's get the guy some help, guys.
Spam our chat tomorrow, guys.
Yes.
911 for Ed.
911 for Ed. Yes, guys. Spam that fucking chat tomorrow, guys. Whoever is unbanned over there, if you have any type of heart, spam that 911. Call 911 for Ed, please.
Bye, Red.
Take care, guys.
For you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?
Get this man some help, guys. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Rub your gout foot or your loved one's gout foot. Drink that Terry's card juice. Take care, guys. Love yourselves and love each other. Be safe. Get that man some help. Spam. Call 911 for Ed tomorrow, please, guys.